Yasmin.
I'm Hannah.
And today we're going to be making cinnamon churros with a chocolate dipping sauce.
So here are the ingredients that we are going to be using to make churros. First you need 1 cup of water.
Then you need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
And then you're going to have 1 cup of flour.
And then divided you need a half a cup of sugar for the actual dough. And then 1.5 tablespoons of sugar for the cinnamon sugar.
And then you're going to have 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon.
And then you need 1 teaspoon of salt. Before you start anything, make sure you have your hair tied back so that way none of it gets into the food.
Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the half a cup of sugar and the cinnamon and put it into a mixing bowl and set that aside for later. The third step is that you're going to take a couple layers of paper towels, put them on top of a plate and set that aside because that's where you're going to put the churros to dry after everything.
Next step is you take a small saucepan and you put that over medium heat. Then in the saucepan you put your 1 cup of water, the rest of your sugar, the 2 tablespoons of oil, and the salt, and mix that all together. Then, when you mix it all together, make sure it comes to a boil, and then you can take it off the heat. Now I've mixed everything together, and I've brought the thing to a boil. Now we need to remove it off of the heat and lay it right there.
After it comes to a boil, then you're slowly going to stir in all the flour, mixing it until it forms a bowl.
That way it is easier to form the dough into a ball, transfer the mixture into a different bowl, and continue mixing. Doing this will make it easier to form it into a ball and mix the flour into the liquid mixture.
This is what your ball of dough should look like, and when you're done making it into a ball, you're going to set it aside along with the cinnamon and sugar and your plate with paper towels. So after you made your dough, you're going to take your vegetable oil and you're going to pour it into a medium-sized deep pan, and you're going to pour about 3 to 4 inches into here. And you're going to let it be on medium heat, and you're going to keep it in there until it's about 375 degrees. So to test to see if your oil is hot enough to make your churros, you're going to take a dash of water and you're going to put it into the oil, and if it splatters, that means it's hot enough to make the churros. While you're waiting to see if your oil is heated, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ball of dough and you're going to put it into a pastry bag or a heavy-duty plastic bag. Now, if you don't have a pastry bag, you can use a gallon-sized Ziploc. So, here's our bag, and we're going to transfer the ball of dough into it and put it into the corner. Then you're going to take a pair of scissors, and you're going to cut the opposite side because that's what the dough is going to come out of to put into the oil. So while the dough is in the opposite corner, you're going to take a cut like a triangle on the other end. Now you can make it how big or small you want your churros to be.
Okay, so now to test if our oil is hot enough, we'll take a drop of water and put in the oil. You hear the crackling of the oil, so now you know your churros are ready to be put in there. Now we want to put our dough into the hot oil. Just be careful. What me and Hannah are going to do are make churro bites, so that way it cooks quicker and it cooks evenly. So you squeeze the bag and then cut around here. And then it goes into the oil. And then that will cook for about a minute, and we'll take it out and put it onto the plate lined with paper towels. So now to test out to see if they're ready, just keep bringing them out every few seconds because they cook really quickly. They're starting to get a little golden brown and they may stick to your spoon, but just slowly tap it on the pot so that way the oil doesn't splatter onto your hands. Okay, it seems like they're just about ready, and when they're done, transfer it onto the plate with the other churros.
After you're done frying all your dough, you're going to put it on the paper towel and the plate to let it drain for about 2 minutes to get all the oil out. Next, you're going to mix together your cinnamon and sugar that you put aside earlier, and you're going to take a spoon and you're going to sprinkle it all over the top. And while you're doing this, you're going to roll them around, and all you're trying to do is coat your cinnamon churros. After you're done coating your churros, you're going to transfer all the little bites into the big bowl, and then you're going to mix that around again to get all the cinnamon sugar around the whole entire thing.
So the last thing you have to make in order to complete your churros is the chocolate sauce. So here we have a baker's chocolate. I'm going to open that up and put it there. You need about 3½ ounces of chocolate. This is 4 right here. And you can pick dark chocolate, milk chocolate. We have semi-sweet here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a sharp knife and chop up the chocolate so that way when we mix it with the heavy cream, it's easy to melt. Now that we have the chocolate all chopped up, so now we can melt it, we're going to transfer it into a small bowl, just like so. So you want to chop the chocolate, not too small where it becomes dust, but into pieces so that way it's not too hard to melt with the heavy cream. Okay. Now that we have them all transferred in, we're going to take our heavy cream, make sure it's a microwavable safe container. We're going to go over to the microwave, put it in there for about 30 seconds, and we want that to heat up. Now that the heavy cream is done, we're going to open up the microwave and take it. Be careful because it will be quite hot. Now we're going to go over and put it into the bowl. All we have to do is let the heavy cream sit in there for 1 minute, and then once it's in there for a minute, then you stir. So now that the heavy cream has sat in there for a minute, I have mixed the chocolate and it has become one bowl of chocolate sauce. So now that it's ready to serve, you put it into a small bowl so that way you're ready to eat it.
Next, you're going to put your churros on your serving plate, and you're done.
Now we've completed the recipe for both churros and the chocolate sauce. Now you can enjoy.
Now that all your hard work has paid off, you can enjoy your delicious churros.
We hope you like this recipe because we love it too.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.